Okay, so let's have a little look at the questions from the text. So number 1, circle the correct word to complete the sentence. The gravy in the pie was grim, brown, overflowing or leaking. So you need to go back to the text, have a read of the part where they explain about the gravy. I'll give you a clue. It's this paragraph here. Lizzie jumped up. See if you can find any description of the gravy. You might be able to do process of elimination. So if you know that some of them aren't in there, you could maybe cross them off to help you decide which word is used. What does Emily chuck on the fire? The word chuck is in inverted commas here, and we know that's been lifted directly from the text. So you need to use your skimming and scanning to go back until you can find the word chuck and decide what it is. What animals can the children hear outside? Again, this doesn't follow the usual comprehension rules, and actually these are not in the order that they appear in the text. So I will give you a clue. That answer is in the last section on the second page of the text. What does the phrase panting with triumph and excitement suggest about how James views the pie? So think about what the word triumph means. Okay, it tends to mean when you are excited with your achievements, you're pleased with what you've got or how you've done. So think about what that means. Again, if you're struggling to answer that question, go back to the text. So it's in the first paragraph, reread it again and see if that helps you to decide. Why did Emily turn to Jim sharply? Again, we've got the inverted commas to tell us that is a quote from the text. I can point you in the direction and it's here. Read that sentence again. Why is she speaking to him sharply? Think about what the word sharp means. Why might she be speaking in that way? Number 6. Jim's whole family live in one room. What does this suggest about the family? Use evidence from the other parts of the text to support your answer. So you might think this tells us that they love each other very much and they want to be near each other. Maybe. What pieces of evidence can you find in the text? It might tell us about how much money they have or how much money they don't have. If you think that's what it is, go back through and see if you can find any evidence that tells us they have a lot of money or maybe they don't have a lot of money. Okay, I would like at least one piece of evidence from elsewhere in the text. If you want to push yourself, you can use inverted commas for the sentence that you lift, like they've done in the example. Number 7. Do you think Emily is telling the truth about Ma's health when she says, nothing's the matter? Give 2 pieces of evidence about what Ma does in the extract that support your view. So if you think, I think Ma is fine, then find me 2 pieces of evidence that prove it. If you think she's not fine and there is something wrong with her, again, find 2 pieces of evidence in the text. Number 8, what do you think the financial future holds for the children? Give evidence from the text to support your answer. So the last 3 questions have asked us to give evidence, and that's a key part of comprehension questions and exams as well. It wants to know, the person asking the questions wants to know that you know what you're talking about and you've backed it up with evidence. Okay? So financial is all to do with money. So do you think they've got a bright financial future? Do you think they're going to be safe? Do you think they're going to be secure in their housing situation and with their ability to get food? Or do you think they're in an uncertain financial future? They're not sure where their next meal is going to come from. They're not secure in their housing situation. Okay, what do you think? But why do you think that? What clues were there in the text that give you that impression? Question 8. Eat your pie. Why do you think Emily tells Jim twice to eat his pie? So again, that is a quote. It's in inverted commas. So you need to go back to the text and find that bit. So there's another bit of it here. Just eat your pie and eat your pie. Why do you think she's repeating herself there? What is she trying to do? Number 10. Describe how Jim's mood changes between the beginning and the end of the extract. Use evidence from the text to support your answer. So I'd like you to say, at the beginning, Jim felt blah, blah, blah. Tell me how Jim was feeling and give me a quote. So take a word or a sentence from the text that shows us that he's feeling that way. Then I want you to tell me how you think he's feeling at the end. So it's going to be a contrast. It's a different feeling. So tell me how he's feeling. I think he's feeling happy, sad, angry, upset, depressed, whatever you think. And then give me another quote to support that idea. Okay, good luck answering your questions. I look forward to seeing your answers. Thank you very much.